Hello friends, my name is Steve Schwint and welcome back to another Battlefield 3 beta gameplay / commentary. Have something a little bit different for you guys today, or at least, I don't know, different commentary. I did do a jet gameplay sort of montage type of thing already, so if you haven't watched that, then go ahead and do it. It's a nice little fun video, or you can just get your jet fix here. I don't know, whatever. If you did watch it, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. This is obviously gameplay from the map called Caspian Border, and I got a lot of questions obviously in my first jet gameplay video that I put up, like, how do you get on this map? What are you doing, Steve? Oh my god, OMG, what's going on? Stuff like that. And basically this was this is kind of like the closed beta, really. So the open beta is purely open now, anybody can play it, but thus far it's only been on one map called Operation Metro, and that's the map that's been available for the alpha as well, or was available. And needless to say, I was very bored of that map, and I noticed on PC, like where you search for the servers and stuff, there was an option to search for another map called Caspian Border, but none of the servers would really like come up. And then a couple days ago, I think when the new beta was released or whatever, like the so-called closed open beta, like the 2-day early type of thing, I think that's when some servers opened up for this map, and basically you needed a password to get on it. And so like if you tried to join a server, it would ask you for a password, and I didn't know it. Somebody just linked it to me or sent it to me on Twitter, so thank you. And you know, for those of you who do things like that, I greatly appreciate it, because it allows me to put up great videos for all of you guys. So always looking forward to messages or tweets like that on Twitter, I guess is what I'm saying. But basically, I can't remember the password is like shopping carts are good or something like that. It was on Reddit. Like that's how the guy found it originally, because it was posted on there. So it's not like it was a huge secret, but at the same time, I wasn't gonna like post it in a video or anything like that, because I just, it probably wouldn't be a good thing for me to do that. But the servers were really hard to get into as well. Like there were every time I searched, there were somewhere between 10 and 13 servers up at any given point for the Caspian Border map. And so basically I would just have to sit there and spam join and enter the password in each time, hoping that a slot would open up. Or a lot of times the servers would just reset or go down temporarily, and so I would see like on the server list as I'm sort of refreshing like 0 players, and so I would know that like the server just went down, and then it would take like a minute or two for it to get back up, but I would just keep spamming it with join requests and stuff, and eventually I would get in, and then once I did, I'd try to stay in basically as long as I could, usually until the server went down again. But I decided to spend most of my time on this map playing in the jets, or trying to get in the jets, just because, I don't know, that just seemed the coolest thing for me to do. But this is what Battlefield 3, I think, is all about. I don't think the Operation Metro map really does an accurate job of reflecting what this game is going to be like. This map is what the Battlefield series is all about. Huge open maps with lots of vehicles, and just it's not just narrow corridors with just gunplay like Operation Metro is. Not that that's a bad thing. In fact, there are many times when I've been playing Bad Company 2, for example, and I'm just like, man, I wish there were like infantry only playlists and stuff like that, which they are bringing into Battlefield 3. And I just I don't know, sometimes vehicles are too much. And one example is that usually there was about 3 or 4 people at any given time just waiting on the airstrips, trying to get the jets when they would spawn. I sort of had this the system. Like, I was just hogging the jets really, really, really bad. But it was really addicting for me because I just wanted to get better, and I wanted to put up some great videos for you guys, get some good jet content, and it took a really long time to get experience in the jets, like level up the jet experience trees or experience levels. I don't know, because you unlock other stuff down the road. Like, I unlocked flares, or first it was like this stealth thing, so just a little bit, it helps a little bit with like people being able to call you out on the radar and stuff like that. So I got stealth, and then it was infrared flares for like rockets and stuff, and then it was heat seekers, I believe, and those are really, really difficult to use. You'll see in a second. I have some the last couple of clips are me trying to use the heat seekers, but there are a bunch of other stuff that you unlock down the road, but that was everything that I unlocked, I think, thus far. And so what I would do basically is if I were about to die, like, because sometimes your engines will catch on fire and it's inevitable that your plane's gonna blow up, so I would just kind of shoot it up in the air and then bail out, die as quickly as I could, and then by the time I would respawn and run to the airstrip would be about the same time that the jets would respawn, and then I knew exactly where the cockpits would be, like when the planes would respawn, and so I would just be holding down E, and as soon as they'd spawn, I'd just be in it. I'm such an asshole, but I just had to do it. But now the servers are down, I guess. Like, the testing for Caspian border is now over, per tweet from the Battlefield community manager. So well, actually, somebody else told me that the servers are still up. You just can't search through them. Like, if you have the exact IP address, I don't know, it might work. But here's the single, or the only heat seeker missile kill I got. So basically, you can switch between guns and the rockets once you get them. Like, guns is number 1 on the keyboard, number 2 are the rockets. And if you see, like, you have your main little circle thing, dial, dealer, bobber in the middle, and then you have like the big one, and then you have the smaller circle one. So you basically have to put the plane or whatever, like the helicopter, whatever you're trying to shoot at, in the big circle, and then line up that small little circle to lock on. And that is a very, very difficult thing to do, because like you have to use the WASD keys to basically maneuver the small circle, and it's like opposite. So if you press right, it's gonna go left, and then you use your mouse to steer and stuff. And then if you see me looking around in the cockpit, that's when you hold right click and you can look around in the cockpit like you normally would be able to do as a pilot. So flying in itself isn't that difficult, I don't think. It's just about trying to get the guns, like timing them and leading it, and then like I said, the rockets are really difficult to use as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this jet gameplay. Here's another example of me trying to line up and it's just not locking on. It's so hard to do. But yeah, once again, my name is Steve Schwint. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you all very much for watching.